Big Games, one of the biggest studios on the entire Roblox, which is known for making their games pay to win. Recently, 2 weeks ago, as of when this video is out, a new game came out which is called Pets Go, an RNG game with pet simulator pets. The game quickly became big with hundreds of thousands of players playing it, and with recent update it became way more pay to win, and that's what we will discuss in this video. When Pets Go released, there was quite a lot of hype around it right away. It did look like a pretty nice game. It sure was pay to win already on release, with the double luck boost that can go up to 65,000 multiply, and that would cost you over 2 million Robux. There also were only 3 game passes on the release, and you could easily play without all 3 of them. And last thing is the fact that diamonds in this game are obtained only with Robux, but you can trade your pets for diamonds as a free-to-play player. With all of that, the game didn't look too bad. But remember, big games never stop on release, especially with games like this. So already on the first update, they added 2 more pay-to-win things to the game. The first one being VIP Game Pass, which I don't think is anything insane, just like the 3 other Game Passes, and we also got Forever Pack. Forever Pack would give you random items, but again, nothing crazy there either. But the second update is the one to change everything. Everyone was excited for the new update since it would have a Halloween event in it. People knew that because of the leaks Big Games posted on Twitter, or X, whatever you want to call it. Halloween-only upgraders and a new special scene for the Halloween huge pet. But when the update was out, and a lot of players started to hate the update because of the pay-to-win things that were added. Let's start with the double and triple dice game passes. This basically allows you to get 3 times more pets. But the main villain of the update is the God Potion. You can only get it from the Forever Pack, and it's extremely OP. And why is it extremely OP? Well, the worst pet you can get from it is 1 in 10 millions, but most of the time you will get at least 1 in 100 millions pet, which is pretty crazy. There's a chance of getting one for just 50 Robux, but sometimes you might have to spend over 1,000 Robux to get one. So basically, all of these pets here that are meant to be hard became easy for you to get, as soon you have the God Potions. It has been around 24 hours and already almost 600 huge pets have been obtained, around as many as the huge dogs and cats which have been here for 2 weeks. And also it became the most common shiny huge pet too. If you were in the game when update came out, you would see a lot of huge hatch messages. Someone even got 3 huge pets hatched like this, one of them being shiny, which really shows how powerful the God Potions are. Now, if you are a free-to-play player, you might never even get a huge pet in the first place. If you were attentive, then you probably noticed that God Potions have wrap, which means you can trade them. So could free-to-play players trade for these potions? Well, technically yes, but realistically no. I have almost 200,000 of rolls and my best pet is a 3.9 million one, which has no wrap. But let's say you were luckier than me and got a 50 million pet. You'd need like 40 of these to afford a single God Potion. Even the hardest to get pet that is not a huge pet is worth like 2 times less than the potion. So unless you get super lucky, you probably will never be able to afford a single God Potion as a free-to-play player. Seeing how overpowered the God Potion is makes me feel like this is the most pay-to-win thing Big Games have ever created. I think it's not a surprise that Pets Go is a cash grab game. Most of us expected that. But it just surprises me how in just 2 weeks this game became so pay-to-win, that it became more pay-to-win than Pet Simulator X did in a whole 3 years of existing. And that's only the second update of the game. How far will developers go with the pay-to-win is still a mystery. On the release, everyone thought the double luck was too pay-to-win, but now there are God Potions that basically do the same thing but way cheaper and way faster, so I guess you can say that double luck boost doesn't even matter that much anymore if you want to get huge pets. This much pay-to-win in just 2 weeks of the game's existence probably makes you wonder how much worse could it get. Well, there is a chance they could make it more free-to-play friendly with future updates, but I think that wouldn't save it because of how OP the God Potion is. And if they will go with more pay-to-win content, which they most likely will do, then I don't even know how bad it could get. I've seen a concept of infinite blazing or Inferno Dice Game Pass. I doubt Big Games would go this far. but them making a game pass like this with a golden dice could be possible, probably. What else do you think big games could add to make it more pay-to-win? Besides adding more pay-to-win, they actually shadow nerfed one thing everyone used, the merchant. The cooldown is nearly 1.5 hours long, while it used to be 45 minutes with max upgrades. So they basically increased cooldown by almost 2 times without writing about it in the changelog for the update. Another thing they shadow nerfed without telling anyone are the index tokens. If you check the upgrades, it does say every 35 pets, but the icon is still old because it used to give a token every 10 pets before. But the shadow nerfs aren't new in big games pretty much. So my personal opinion on the game. I kinda liked it at first, despite it being pay to win. But after this Halloween update came out, it pretty much ruined it for me. Yes, you can play as a free-to-play player and go for different pets, but the issue is that the rare pets would stay as rare for you, but would become common for the pay-to-win players. That means if you get a cool rare pet, it won't be rare in the game overall, which kinda ruins the fun in my opinion. And then you also realize that something that would take you like a week to get would only take a few minutes if you would have Robux. If you want to continue playing the game because you find it fun, you can continue. But I think the amount of pay to win, they have been adding ruins that fun for many other players pretty much. The game does look pretty nice as of in quality, and I will be honest, breaking breakables can be a little satisfying here. I feel like the game won't be surviving for too long. RNG games overall aren't really that popular as they were before, but here you also got a lot of pay-to-win stuff. As I said already in the video, big games are known for making pay-to-win games, and if you decide to play them, you probably know what to expect. Pets Go is just a game they are using to get more money from. Possibly even for developing, that's what I would guess. Also a fun fact, while editing the video, the God Potion rised even more in value, being at nearly 30 million diamonds now. That's basically half a price of Halloween Huge Pet. The reason it will always stay high in value is because there is a chance of getting a shiny huge pet. Exclusive eggs in Pet Simulator are expensive because of having a chance of getting a Titanic pet, so it's the same logic here. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. Let me know in the comments what you think about Pets Go. Do you think it will continue to get more pay to win, or will slowly get more free-to-play friendly? You can watch one of these videos while waiting for a new one. They are good too. Join my Discord server. You can chat with me and other members. The link is in description, and I will see you soon.